Kalidutt, the Evil One. In the universe, there are three basic kinds of beings. These are gods, demons, and humans. Gods are also known as Sura. Demons are known as Asura. Humans come in many types: very good, very bad, and average. Humans live life constantly between the gods and the Asuras. When they live a life of goodness, then they are closer to the gods. But when they do evil and wicked things, then they become like the Asuras. People who do not keep thinking of God gradually become tempted to do bad things, and then more bad things, until finally they are just like an Asura. So it is always better to keep thinking of God. Once there was a very evil Asura, and his name was Kalidutt. Kalidutt is evil. His face is black as night. He loves to torment humans and give them all a fright. Kalidutt is evil. His heart is full of rage. Beware, he just might capture you and put you in his cage. When Kalidutt heard of the birth of Ghanshyam, he began to shake with anger. He couldn't bear the thought that someone so pure and innocent was on the earth. Evil can never mix with goodness. So he called his evil army of Krutyas, the ugly black witches, and told them to go and capture the baby Ghanshyam. "Take him to the mango orchard and finish him off," he thundered. The Krutyas immediately flew through the air, screaming and yelling as they went. When they came to the house of Ghanshyam, they found him laughing and smiling innocently. He had no fear of the ugly Krutyas, and even opened his arms and invited them to play with him. So it was easy for the Krutyas to simply pick him up and fly away with him. Making a terrible noise, they carried him off above the rooftops towards the mango orchard. Now, as Ghanshyam sat on the pile of mango leaves deep inside the orchard, smiling innocently as the Krutyas writhed and burnt all around him, the sound of their cries reached up to the skies. At that moment, Hanuman was flying overhead and heard the terrible screams. Hanuman, the monkey god, was the son of Pawansut. Because Pawansut was the god of the wind, Hanuman was born with the ability to fly through the air. Do you know how he got his name? One morning, when Hanuman was a child, he looked up to the horizon and saw the sun rising in the east. He was feeling hungry and in need of his breakfast, and to his young eyes, the sun appeared like a big red watermelon. He licked his lips and immediately took off through the air to grab the delicious fruit. But, as you know, the sun is very, very far away. So Hanuman flew for hours and still could not reach the tempting sight. As he flew, the sun rose higher, and soon it was directly overhead in the noontime sky. Still Hanuman flew higher and higher, but still the sun seemed as far away as when he started. Finally he became exhausted, and able to go no further, he fell to the ground. Strong as he was, falling from such a great height, he could not escape injury. as he fell on the earth, he broke his chin. And that is how he got his name. For in Sanskrit, the word for chin is Hanu, and to be hurt is Man. From then on, he became known as Hanuman, the monkey god with the broken chin. He looked down and saw the evil Krutyas all around the baby Ghanshyam. Without pausing for a thought, he immediately flew down to help the child. Taking a giant breath, he blew on the Krutyas to put their fire out. Then, picking them up with his hands and his tail, he dashed them this way and that way, and then with his mighty strength he threw them all the way back to where they had come from. The Krutyas landed at the feet of the evil-hearted Kalidutt, yelping in pain. Angry at Kalidutt for sending them on the mission to kill Ghanshyam, they set upon him. "You are to blame for all our pain. Because of your evil plans, we had to suffer burning. Now it is your turn to suffer," they said. And they beat and tortured Kalidutt so badly that he died on the spot. So it was that evil killed evil. Sin is always killed by its own hands. Then, filled with remorse, the Krutyas went back to Ghanshyam and Hanuman to beg forgiveness. The Krutyas vowed that they would never set foot in Chapaya village again. Hanuman laughed, and then he puffed up his cheeks, and with another mighty breath, he blew them away like leaves in the wind, never to be seen again. Then Hanuman gently picked up the little Lord Ghanshyam and carried him back home to his mother. Bhakti Mata was overjoyed to see her baby son back safe and sound. As he handed him to her, Hanuman asked her to take good care of him. "He is God incarnate," he said. "He has come to earth to help us all. If ever you need me, just remember me, and I will be there." So saying, he flew off into the skies, while Bhakti Mata cradled her still smiling Ghanshyam.